Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Let's have a look at today's daily challenge problem. That is problem 383, Ransom Note. So in this video, we're going to share two solution formats based on unique letters and their frequency counting. So first, let's look at the statement. So given two strings called Ransom Note and magazine, so return true if Ransom Note can be constructed by using the letters from magazine, and false otherwise. So each letter in magazine can only be used once in the Ransom Note. So here are three examples. So in the first two examples, the returns are false, and in example 3, the return is true. So in example 1, so A does not appear in the magazine. And in example 2, so A appears twice in Ransom Notes and appears only once in magazine. So the constraints or additional assumption on this problem are the following. First, the Ransom Notes and magazine have lengths bounded below by 1 and bounded above by 10 to the power 5. So the two strings consist of lowercase English letters only. So with that went through, let's look at the method. So the method here is going to be the check the unique letters and their corresponding frequencies. So the idea is actually very simple. So we count the frequencies of unique letters in the Ransom Notes, and then check the frequencies are no larger than the corresponding frequencies in magazine. So our plan here is to practice the counter subclass of the dictionary class in Python, and also we are going to practice the string method called count. So with that said, we can actually directly go to the code for this problem. So first, we're going to use this one as reference because this is the checkpoint. So we're going to first make a counter. So let's see counter Ransom Note. So we're going to count the unique letters in Ransom Notes and their corresponding frequencies. So this does the job. Ransom Note. And then we're going to check for each of the corresponding letter and their frequencies. The frequencies is no larger than the corresponding letters in magazine. So let's do this for using a for loop. So for letter and frequency in count Ransom Note, here are items, right? Then we're going to check if the frequency is less than or equal to the corresponding frequency in the magazine. So we're going to do this. If the frequency is larger than the magazine count, so here we're going to use the count method, count the same letter, and to see how many times it appears in the magazine string. So if the frequency is larger than this frequency, so we're going to return false. So if after the for loop nothing has returned, so we're going to return true. So this is one solution format. So we can check for a special case and also check for a generic case. Yeah, it passes the generic cases. So now let's look at the second solution format. So actually the solution is essentially the same, but we want to use two counters. So let's call this one V1. And then, so what we are going to do is that we do a counter for the Ransom Notes, and then we do another counter for the magazine. So it's collections counter magazine. But when we do the iterations, we still use the count Ransom Note as reference. So for letter and frequency in count Ransom Note, so items here. Then we are going to check if the frequency is larger than the corresponding frequency in the count maxim. So what we are going to do is that count maxim. So we're going to use the get method for dictionary. So we're going to get the frequency for the letter we are currently checking. So if this letter does not appear in the maxim string, so we're going to set its frequency to be 0, right? And then if this is the case, parallel to the first solution format, we're going to return false. And afterwards, if we haven't got anything returned after the for loop, we're going to return true. So this is the second solution format for this easy problem. So now let's do a special case check. Yeah, it passes one special case. So now let's do the generic case check. Yeah, it passes the generic case. I guess for this problem, that's about it for the two solution formats. So basically the goal is to practice or utilize the counter subclass for the dictionary abstract data type, and then using the count method, or we can also use the get method for a dictionary. So with that said, that's the end for this video. Thank you very much.